Hello, everyone. I'm Brendan, and welcome to Our Life in Horror. Um, just a little housekeeping before we get the show started. I just wanted to say that anybody, if there was a chance of any super chat sending, we have them shut off for the month of December, and we are going to um, get you guys to send any donations over to the Sobriety Sisters. There is a link down below. That's going to be on for the whole month of December, so all proceeds will go there. Um, yeah, I think the link is below as far as I know. And if you cannot donate, please like and share the video to as many people as you can because it's for a great cause. And everybody, we're all just trying to do our part. But on tonight's episode, I am just the one half of Our Life in Horror. I will be flying solo, not all month, but next month for sure. But I am still joined here with somebody awesome who said that he was never going to watch this movie or had any plans on seeing it, and I saw the perfect opportunity to make him watch this fucking movie. So let's bring him on. We got Sean from Sean's Horror Corner. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, man?
I'm good. Good. How are you?
I'm good, and I learned that from now on, I will never make that statement again. Even if there's something I don't plan on watching it, I'm not saying it in front of you.
Because it started out with extraterrestrial sci-fi movies, right?
Yeah, yeah. But you've actually had to watch some good ones.
And
I've
then
been
I was
impressed
like, you
with
know
the
what?
sci-fi movies.
Well, that's not all on me. We watched the one sci-fi movie I made us watch was Fire in the Sky, which I had never seen either. So that was just a fluke that it was good.
Got it. Okay.
Otherwise, it could have been pretty bad. But why don't you tell everybody? Tell us about your channel, where you're from. You got this sweet brand new logo up on your YouTube channel and Instagram. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, Kaylee from That Horror Couple made me a logo, so I just put it up today. I think it looks badass. I absolutely love it. But yeah, you could just find me at Sean's Horror Corner. I've recently, just effective this week, changed. Before I was putting out 2 episodes a week, and then sometimes some bonus stuff. Now I'm putting out 3, and then still sometimes bonus stuff. Like I think next week I have 4 videos and a live next week, so a busy week next week. But yeah, just reviewing horror movies, showing off stuff in my collection. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So check it out.
Awesome. Yeah. Absolutely go check his stuff out and give him a like and stuff. I'm going to hit up the chat here real quick, and then we're going to dive into The Nightmare Before Christmas. Let's see here. We got Ryan Swayze in the house. Hello. The best channel mod around. And we got Sean's link there. Please go like and subscribe.
Thank you, Ryan.
Also, don't forget to like this video and hit that fucking hype button. I'm always hyping your stuff too, Sean. Don't worry.
I appreciate that.
And we got Chester in the house. Hello, Chester. We got Psychopathic Solver Thing. Hello.
Yeah.
How are you this evening? It's hump day, right? Thank God.
Yeah.
We got Psychopathic Solvers Thing YouTube channel in the linked up here, so go like and subscribe their stuff as well. And Sam's got the actual info. Yes, link is in the description. This is for our 10-hour marathon in December on December 13th. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a lot of fun, but lots of amazing guests on. Let's see who else we got in here. I'm trying not to lose my spot. Sam is so much better than this. Sam also says that this logo looks awesome, Sean.
Thank you, Sam.
Rob, hello.
Rob.
I've listened to too many hours of your podcast in the last 2 weeks. I feel like all I hear is your voice anymore. The nice thing is if you listen to his podcast and like how he is on YouTube, like in comments, he's the exact same person. It's so
it's Rob.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it. Let's see. We got Slasher Radio's YouTube there in the back, so go like and subscribe there as well. Slasher Radio made my Spotify wrap up. Nice.
Very cool.
Sean's Horror Corner made my YouTube wrap up.
Very cool. I'm glad to hear it.
I didn't even know there was a YouTube fucking wrap up.
I
And then
didn't
all of a
either. I'm
sudden,
gonna have to check that out.
I just clicked on it today randomly, and there it was. All look what you've been doing. It said that I had played 1,145 channels over the year.
Oh wow.
I'm like, I don't even think I know that many channels. Who knows? But yeah, it's a cool feature. It's pretty sweet. I was afraid that it was going to show you how much time you spent on there because that would have been a
Yeah.
yes, Rob. I think if you honestly just click open your app today, I think it'll just pop up. Or if you go to your settings, there'll be for your profile, there'll be a wrap up thing. And Rob, I was thinking today, I have a little special. If when we come on, I want to come on so badly because I've just been listening to your stuff. I have a prank for Mikey. I have a prank. I'm gonna tell Sean afterwards. I already told Sam she likes it. I've been brewing it up all day. It's gonna be good.
Awesome.
Never even met Mikey, but I'm gonna prank him the first time I see him. All right, so we are talking A Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas. I am going to run through the facts real quick, and then we'll get into spoiler-free thoughts, and then we'll get into spoilers.
Okay.
So let's see here. A Nightmare Before Christmas was released in 1993. It has an IMDb rating of 7.9 out of 10, a Rotten Tomatoes score of 95%, and a Letterboxd of 4 out of 5. The film stars Danny Elfman as Jack Skellington when he sings, Chris Sarandon as Jack Skellington as he speaks. We got Ken Page as Oogie Boogie. We got Captain O'Hara as Sally. Let's see if I can find a description here real quick. I'm going to have to go all the way up on my IMDb page and then go all the way back down. Jack Skellington, the king of Halloween Town, discovers Christmas Town, but his attempts to bring Christmas to his home causes confusion. Oh, this movie is directed by Henry Selick. And it has, I think it's an $18 million budget. Yeah, estimated $18 million budget and a worldwide gross of $108 million. All right, so, Sean, never planned on watching this movie. Had no interest in it. What are your initial thoughts on The Nightmare Before Christmas?
It was a little different, I think, than maybe what I expected. I don't know. I mean, when the movie first came out, I was like, I don't know, 21, 22, so early 20s. And I just, I thought this is a kid's movie. I just don't really care to see it. Like, I just let it go. Over the years, I've heard so much about it that I've been like, maybe, but it just never really was that important to me. And then I saw a couple of clips and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'll ever watch it. I don't care. I'm never going to watch that. It was different than what I thought. There's some characters in this that, I've seen stuff for, like Oogie Boogie, for example. I've seen Oogie Boogie on things. And I'm always like, I don't even know who the hell that is. Like, I had no idea that he was in this movie. I had no idea whatsoever. But yeah, it was a little different than what I thought. It just, it reminded me, and this is going to sound so odd to say, I don't know if it's going to make any sense. It reminded me a little bit of like the classics that I watched when I was a kid, things like, Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph, that kind of stuff. But without the heart that those things possessed. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Okay. I mean, you got to admit this movie is like it's so embedded in society right now, right? Like it's a cultural phenomenon being on everything in Spirit Halloween. Like I know this year they had out the trick-or-treaters masks, so Shock, I can't remember what their names are, Shock and something.
Yeah, I mean, I knew Jack Skeleton. That's the one thing I knew about this. I knew who he was, and I could tell people he's in A Nightmare Before Christmas. I've just never watched it. So, but I mean, yeah, it's everywhere, and I know there's a lot of people that absolutely love it. Yeah, it was interesting.
Okay, all right. hold on. It's Psychopath says here Shock, Lock, and Barrel. Really? That's their names? That's
I think
awesome.
that's right.
You know
Now that
that.
he says that, yeah, it sounds right.
Sounds like a Guy Ritchie movie to me. Shock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you're getting them confused. See, be honest, Sean. It's okay to say it's terrible. I say it all the time. From Rob. Let's see. I consider The Nightmare Before Christmas more of a Halloween movie, so I'm sad I didn't watch it in October, but I'll probably watch it this month. I think it's a good in-between movie. I think kind of like right in the middle of November is perfect for me because it's just in between. It's what's the holidays up. But for me, for this movie, I haven't seen this movie in some time. I can't even remember the last time I did watch it. It doesn't quite hold up as much as I thought it does. Thought it would. I still think the songs are incredible. I still think the animation is fantastic. The stop motion looks really good in this movie. The creature designs are great. There's a lot to love in this movie, but I don't think I would have rated this a lot higher about probably 10 years ago. Like in the long run, if kids or nieces or nephews, whatever, come over and watch this movie and you get to see their enjoyment watching this movie, I bet you my enjoyment for this movie would be a lot higher. But I watched this movie by myself.
Yeah, me too.
so like Sam was watching Wicked for good and I was home watching this movie. That doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the movie. That just means that I was like, oh, I don't know. I like watching cartoons in general too, but this one just it's not going to be as highly rated as what I thought it was going to be.
Well, and to me, like that's kind of the weird thing about it, right? Because I know everybody's different, and sometimes I know that even things I say don't make any sense. I completely understand that because I don't mind watching cartoons. You and I talked about it recently. I'll watch the animated DC stuff. I love watching that stuff. And even once in a while, if I'm just sitting around and channel surfing and I, come across some old channel that's playing like Scooby-Doo classic cartoons or the Flintstones or Looney Tunes, I'll stop and watch for a minute and find myself cracking up. Like I remember watching this when I was a kid. Like I remember these episodes even, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And then somebody's like, watch Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm like, that's a kid's movie. So it just I don't know, it's awkward. It's just
it's hard. I know, but like I have a craving to watch Monster House every year, but I never end up getting to it, and that's also kind of like one of these animated movies. But I feel like that one might hold up a little bit better. Maybe the songs throw the pace out of this movie. I'm not too sure on why it's not as high as it is. Maybe the characters aren't that well developed. I don't know. We got to get into this movie and fucking talk about it, though.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into some spoilers here. I'll read this one comment because we did get one. Lots of movies and shows are better when you watch it with other people's.
It's true.
I do agree with that 100%. This could be, I think this would be a good movie with like young kids to watch, introduce them into more spookier things because it does have creepy elements to it for sure.
Right.
Did you, before we get into spoilers, did you watch this on 4K or did you buy it or did you watch it on Disney Plus?
I watched it on Disney Plus. Yeah. Because I was looking for it streaming somewhere. I thought about buying it and then I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to. There's some other stuff I'm trying to buy right now. Do I really want to spend the money on this? Because what if I hate it? Then I'm just going to be pissed. And then I saw it was streaming on Disney. I'm like, oh, there we go. I'll do it this way.
Okay. So I've had the 4K sitting back there for like, I don't know, a year or so, if not longer. And I finally broke the seal on it. I actually opened it up and threw it in, and it looks fantastic.
Okay.
But we are going to get into our spoilers. So, Sean, describe this movie in 3 words.
Pretty simple. I just put it to dark holiday crossover.
Oh, that's really good, actually. Yeah, I like that. I was just going to say like musical Halloween and Christmas, really. That's all I could think of.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's it.
All right, let's get into the big one here. We got characters. Let's start out with Jack, since he is the essential lead here. What are your thoughts on him?
I mean, I understand why we're starting with him, but I hate that you start with him. I don't get the hype. I'm not. Jack is. It's not that big a deal as far as I'm concerned. I found Jack kind of annoying, to be completely honest with you. I was like, really, all the hype I see, all the Jack Skeleton stuff I see is this. Okay, so yeah, Jack is overrated in my opinion.
Okay, you know what? I think I forgot how arrogant he is in these movies. In this movie, he's like, and he doesn't. I don't think he intends to mean to be, but he's an asshole.
Yeah. No, I completely agree, and I don't want to like jump too far ahead, but I said that I feel like this movie reminds me of like those holiday classics like Rudolph and Frosty and stuff, but without the heart, because I know it's a different type of movie, but even not to spoil anything already, but his redemption story is not that impressive. I don't feel like he really learned a damn thing. So, yeah, I'm just not impressed with this guy.
I felt the same way, and it happens so fast.
Yeah.
And then it just everything's supposed to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I couldn't believe it. That was actually one of the things I wrote down underneath him is Jack redeemed at the end of this story?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he would do it all again. So yeah.
Yeah, like the people of this world or whatever literally tried to assassinate him.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is just crazy. But like he's also going through like I put down like a midlife crisis kind of scenario where he's been doing the same thing for so long and it's getting repetitive and he needs to change it, and he gets to the point where he wants to steal somebody else's thing.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, and I don't know. I somewhat understand that a little bit, but I just couldn't get behind Jack. And I was very curious. Like that was one of the, when watching this, I'm like, okay, let me see what all this Jack Skeleton hype is about. And yeah, there's other characters that I would rather have watched more and less of him in this. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the popularity with Jack and Sally too is just more so like the representation of what they kind of stand for. Like during Halloween season, right? It's
Right.
Like that's kind of the pop culture kind of sense of things. But Psychopathic Solver thing here has a good comment. When you think about it, Jack is the actual villain. He straight up kidnapped Santa, took over Christmas, and gave 100 kids trauma with killer toys that they'd be for Krampus. Yes, I do agree.
Yeah.
Sean, I'm loving this heel turn from Sean. Didn't see it coming.
It's always been there. I'm just not as bad as you are, Rob.
It's more subtle about it, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get into a couple more characters. How do you feel about Sally?
I actually like Sally, just because I think she's the only character in this entire movie that may have a somewhat decent head on her shoulders and trying to do the right thing. Yeah, I wrote down if I had a favorite character, it would probably be Sally.
Okay. I think Sally's a good character. Do I think she gets enough screen time? No. Yeah, she just feels underdeveloped. I do agree that she's the one that's trying to do everything, but there's like certain things that happen to her that are kind of not really explained, but just kind of happen, like the whole flower turning into a Christmas tree and then setting ablaze, and it's like,
right,
where did this special X-Men power come from,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what I was thinking when I said that I would rather have gotten more of some characters than Jack. She would have been one because, I would like to have seen a little bit more and gotten something more about her, but I just felt like she was the better character. I mean, Santa even says it at the end, like they need to listen to her. She's the only one that knows what she's doing or knows what she's talking about or something like that. So, I felt like overall she was probably the best character in the movie, because a lot of these characters are they're funny at times, but they're also kind of annoying, and I just didn't ever think she was annoying. So
okay. She's also like I hate to say that she was underdeveloped. Meanwhile, she has like this weird tragic backstory about being created by this creepy scientist in a wheelchair who's
Yeah.
definitely trying to wife her up, but she doesn't want to be.
Right. Yeah.
She's basically kidnapped.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy, that's probably the only character, Dr. What is his name? Finkelstein or something like that, I think is what his name was. Yeah, probably the only character that I liked less than Jack.
Oh, okay. So then you like Oogie Boogie more.
Yeah, just because at least he was funny. I mean, he's not a good character, but at least I was laughing at him, whereas I wasn't really laughing at the Jack or the scientist guy. So at least Oogie Boogie was funny.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. I think Oogie Boogie is a decent character. There is a there's a tie-in prequel book or comic book that shows Jack and Oogie Boogie going to school together as like teenagers.
Okay.
And I almost get like this Wicked kind of vibe from it, like from what I've heard.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to kind of dig into and like kind of go further.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But Oogie Boogie is definitely a fun character. He's definitely got like kind of a lot of like the standout songs. Like supposed to some, like they're more fun. They're jazz, they lighten up.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I think all the other characters are like, particularly like Santa Claus is another character. There's the mayor, but they're all like small parts. They're all super cool designs, but besides like a one-line throwaway kind of joke here in a song, you don't really get too much of anybody else.
Yeah, I think that's another thing. I really didn't even like, to be honest, I really didn't even like Santa that much in this. I mean, yeah, it's a smaller part, but it didn't seem like what I thought Santa was supposed to be like in these kind of films. Santa's supposed to be like all happy, and he didn't. I mean, I don't know. Even Santa seemed off to me. I just didn't really even like the Santa character. I like the dog, the little ghost dog.
Zero?
Yeah, Zero. I liked him.
Okay. Well, Santa's kidnapped from Christmas Land and then brought into Halloween Town, and then he's surrounded by creatures, really. He doesn't really have a lot of time to be in a happy kind of space.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just going to hit up the chat here real quick because we got some newcomers here. We got, let me see. The real character that should get the hype is Zero.
Here we go.
We got Robbie and Kaylee here, that horror couple. Hello. Yes. And then we also got their link there, so go like and subscribe, guys. Yes. We got Brad Hawk Talk in the house.
And everybody, sorry not to interrupt you, but everybody that's complimented the logo, give the compliments to Kaylee. She's the one that did it. So
yes. Send some W's in the chat for Kaylee. Let's see. There's a sequel book where somehow Jack and Sally have kids.
Interesting.
I did not know that. There's also a sequel video game. I think it's called The Return of Oogie Boogie, but it's like a direct sequel.
Okay.
I've never played it, but I know of its existence. We also got Brad Hawk Talk's YouTube channel there. Go subscribe if you aren't already. Santa does have a rough go of things.
A little bit.
Oh, Brad Hawk Talk, great logo, Sean, and that horror couple.
Thanks, Brad.
Great job, getting lots of love for Kaylee. Hey, why is Kaylee getting all the credit for the logo? I helped to. God damn it! For some reason, I don't think you did.
I mean, he sent me that message on Instagram as well. He was like, why is she getting all the credit? And I'm like, I mean, if you helped, I'm sorry. I can't picture him doing more than just sitting there like harassing her while she's trying to do it.
Yeah, I could see that. We do got a kudos to Robbie too, though.
There we go.
Love it. We love you, Robbie. It was a team effort, he says.
Fair enough.
All right. So let's we talked about all the characters. This movie's only 77 minutes long, so it's a short watch.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was like, are we gonna have enough to talk about to fill up like an hour? But let's get into some likes.
Okay.
What are some things that you like?
I like the story. I like the concept and the idea of what this was going to be. Because again, having never watched it, having never had any intentions to watch it, I really didn't even know what this was about. To be completely honest with you, I just knew it had this Jack Skeleton guy in it. So watching it and seeing the plan, I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. The way the different these different doors led to different holidays. One part that I did think was kind of funny is that the scene where the three, whatever their names were, Lock, Stock, and whoever, where they bring back the Easter Bunny, thinking they've got Santa. I thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, the story, the concept, the way they set it all up, I did like that. It was a great idea.
Okay. One of the things that I like is that like opening song. This is Halloween. I think it's an absolute banger. And especially with just like kind of the scenes that you go through, going through the, the graveyard to some of the houses, the witches, and like all the spooky. It's just filled with spooky stuff. And when Jack comes out of the, I don't know, it's like a wooden horse and stuff like that, and he sets himself. I think that imagery is so cool. Yeah,
it looks good. I do like the opening song that you mentioned. That's another thing. I've heard that song a million times around Halloween time. Had no idea that it was in this movie. No idea whatsoever. So when that song starts playing, I'm like, oh shit, that's where this came from. So that surprised me as well. But that song's good. Some of the music in the movie I'm not as impressed with, but I liked that one. The three little characters that we were talking about that, even though he just told us their names a while ago, I forgot them already. Lock, Stock, and Something. They were fine. They were kind of funny. And I think that's the way I felt about a lot of characters in this is they have their moments where they're funny. Even if they're not really that likable, at least there's some funny moments from each one of them, a little bit here and there. So, kind of like Jackass. Overall, it's not that great, but it's funny once in a while.
What a comparison!
I thought you liked that.
Jeez, I've never heard somebody make. I don't even know what that's called, where you like reference something like that. Oh,
I'm not really sure either. I just thought it was good.
Jackass, I mean, yeah. I think Jackass has funnier moments, but that's
probably.
No, I totally agree. Like one thing I do like for sure about this movie is its like designs. Like I think the overall aesthetic of Halloween Town is really creepy and cool, and it's definitely got that Tim Burton gothic feel all over it, as well as like even the creatures have their own, like even knowing they're designed on classic movie monsters, they still have like their own unique little touches to them. Like there's a creature from the back of Goon. There's like 3 Draculas. There's a wolf man. There's Dr. Frankenstein or whatever the little dude is. But yeah, those are really cool. And then I think I just wrote I wrote down some quotes because I kind of thought they were funny. Like the mayor, he was freaking out about like there's only 364 days until next Halloween when it just happened. And he's freaking out about Jack missing.
There were some good. I actually wrote down a couple of lines, and one of the ones that, and I don't know why, it's probably just because I have a weird sense of humor. But when Jack comes back and he shows him the stocking, and the one, I don't even know what character it is, but one character is like, "Oh yes, does it still have a foot?" Like for some reason that cracked me the hell up. I don't know why. I was legit laughing hard at that for some reason. But so yeah, there's some good lines here and there, and I agree. Halloween Town looks dark. It looks kind of creepy. The design looks pretty good, and then the Christmas Town is really bright. I mean, it's definitely got the Christmas thing going. So I think the movie looks good. I think the design is good. I like the idea of the story. So yeah, there's some positives.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I just think some of the songs overall are just kind of catchy. Like, I think the rest of them, I just wrote down the songs because in between the songs, we don't really get that much. It pretty much just goes like straight from song to song. So I I do have a kind of a question in the next category, but like I think Making Christmas is a really good song. There's the Kidnap Santa Claus was a really, really good one as well. And I think the Oogie Boogie song is some of the best songs in the movie, even knowing they're never played as much, because it's such a solid change of pace from like the kind of the dark and gloomy songs. So all of a sudden you get this really upbeat jazz Oogie Boogie song, you know? So I've never really liked it before, but watching it on Sunday, I was like, why did I never like this? This is like so catchy, and like you kind of want to dance to it with Oogie Boogie as he's throwing around the dice and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. That one's good. I think the only the songs are pretty good. The only one I didn't like was Jack's song when he first gets to the Christmas town. That whole "What's This" thing, that was annoying the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie. That song was really getting on my nerves, but the rest of them were fine.
Okay, that's really funny that you said that. I actually don't mind this with the "What Is This?"
Yeah,
just because he's so enamored with with this new environment that he's been placed in, so he's just so curious. And I think it's good to watch him like be there because he's so out of place compared to everybody else.
Right. Yeah, that's true. The song was just getting on my nerves. I was like, please don't say "What's This" one more time. Please don't say it again. But yeah.
I'm gonna find some memes later and send it to you. Some "What Is This?" I'm gonna hit up the comments here real quick, and then we'll get back into maybe some more likes. We'll see. Lots of love for Robbie coming out. Lots of love.
Good.
Even Rob throws out a positive comment. Oh, dude, that's an awesome logo. A great work, Kaylee. Robbie, keep being yourself.
Look at Rob being nice.
This Halloween was such a banger. Fall Out Boy made their own version.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think I do, but I don't remember it. Maybe I'll look it up after. Yeah, me too. When I was younger, I was the biggest fan of A Nightmare Before Christmas. At one point, I just drew most of the characters. I drew the freaking tree. Nice. I was also a huge fan. I don't remember drawing them that much, though. The horror stream live. Hello. How are you? Ooh, Daniels. I got the Saw 2 4K Steelbook.
Very cool.
And also the Saw 3 4K Steelbook.
Oh,
and the Saw 4 4K Steelbook. Very nice.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool. There are some nice looking Steelbooks. Did they ever end up throwing the unrated cut on 4K, or is it just included on the Blu-ray?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because Australia, I think, is doing releases right now, and they're not Steelbook. They're just like a standard edition. So I was like, those might be cheaper. So I was like, I wonder if maybe I should get those. But that one comes with the uncut on a Blu-ray disc and not a 4K disc. So let me know. Well, that's very cool.
Yeah.
We also have the Horror Stream Lives YouTube channel link up there. Please go subscribe if you haven't already. Do you got any more likes for the movie?
I think that's really about it. I mean, there's a couple more lines or quotes that I can mention whenever we get there, but I mean, I really think that's about it. Like I said, I think it looks good. I like the concept. It's a little funny here and there, but yeah, I mean, I think that kind of covers the likes.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't have that much else either, and it's kind of unfortunate because like this is such a championed movie, you know, like
yeah,
this movie has 5% on Rotten Tomatoes, 95. Like this movie is highly regarded, so I feel kind of bad that we just don't have enough positives to say about it. But at the same time, we're grown ass men. Like, what else is like?
No, yeah, maybe. And sometimes, you know, when something's overrated, it's hard to say a whole lot of positive things.
Well, I'm not going overrated. I'm just saying that maybe in a different period in my life, this movie was a lot more taken
Yeah,
seriously.
I mean, I might would have liked it a lot better in my much younger years as a 53-year-old man sitting around at home watching stuff. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, this is what this is.
Do you think that if you would have showed this to your kids growing up, that you'd have more of an appreciation for it? And why didn't you, just by chance?
That's a great question, honestly. I mean, because I don't think even my kids really ever talked about it that much. I mean, it came out in '93, and that's when my my first son was born. Was '93, and they had certain cartoons and certain things they were really into. This just never got mentioned somehow. And when it was like Halloween time, they were dressing up as either superheroes or their favorite professional wrestler. I mean, that's what my kids liked, superheroes and wrestling. And so, yeah, this just never really, I don't recall ever being like, hey, do y'all want to watch this? Because I mean, I had never seen it either. So it was just kind of like, yeah. And they liked the Christmas. I mean, they watched Frosty and Rudolph and they loved the Grinch, that kind of thing. But this just never got mentioned.
Okay.
But I mean, had I have watched it with them and they would have enjoyed it, that probably would have made a huge difference. There would have been some nostalgia there or something.
Yeah. Because I don't even know how this movie was introduced to me. I remember having it on VHS, but I don't know if I picked it out at a Zayres or Zellers or something, and my mom was like, "Okay, we can watch it," or if she was like, "Oh, we got to watch this cute, movie because it's Halloween." So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna, when I see my mom next, I'm gonna ask her how I was introduced to this movie, because I know how I was introduced to like Army of Darkness and The Mask and stuff, but and Starship Troopers as a kid at a very very young age.
Right.
But this movie, I got no idea. Yeah, it's kind of like my mom would make me watch The Land Before Time, and it's like I understand that, right? But this movie's, she doesn't even like scary stuff either, so it's kind of weird that this movie somehow entered my life.
Right.
Let's see, Sam's making fun of us here real quick. We're grown ass men.
Sam, don't judge. We are.
Yeah, we are. Sam was born in '92 and never watched it till. Really?
Interesting.
Oh. I did not know that, Sam. Interesting.
So you just make everybody watch this movie then, apparently.
Apparently. I guess I do. See, hell yeah, grown-ass men talking about slightly creepy kids movie.
Yeah. That's it.
Let me see. Oh yeah, Sam thought it was all right. Okay. But we have every Nightmare Before Christmas ornament that you can possibly buy, but it's all right, Sam?
It's the marketing, I guess, because I don't have one. I don't have one thing in all of the stuff I have. Nothing that's a Nightmare Before Christmas. I got nothing.
I think that's actually it. I think we just have the ornaments. Just because it's probably just because I make her buy them too. To be honest, I think I wanted to collect them all. I'm just trying to take a peek back here to see if we got anything. Nope, no plushies or anything.
Yeah, she did. She did mention here that you picked them out, so there we go.
Yeah, that sounds right. This seems like the kind of movie that Sam would love from Rob. Fair. Let me see. Also unrelated, but if you haven't seen it, I'd suggest checking out It's a Wonderful Knife. It's a pretty decent Christmas slasher. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, not bad. I saw it.
Yeah, I think we did a video on it last year. You'll have to go back, because I do think we did watch it.
I think I did it last year as well. Actually, now that you say that, I think I have an episode on it last year.
Oh, okay. Sam watched Corpse Bride growing up. That's the one I want to revisit. I also want to revisit that one.
Never seen that either.
Oh, hey, Sean.
No, but I'm not going to say that I'm never going to watch it, so I won't say that.
Honestly, I don't even think I've seen it. I think I maybe once, but it's been so long I don't remember it. Oh, I do have let's see. I do have some more like notes written down, but I do think we already kind of talked about them. Like I really like the montage of the kids being tortured by the animals or the crazy toys and stuff.
Yeah,
That's a really fun sequence
it
and
is
kind
fun.
of creepy. I remember the wreath, the Christmas wreath, kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies as a kid.
Yeah, yeah, that
Don't
one.
know why, but it freaked me out. All right, let's talk about our dislikes.
Um, well, the biggest dislike, I mean, I've already talked about it a little bit, is the Jack Skellington character. I just, yeah, I don't get it. I really don't understand the hype now for this character after watching this movie, because I just don't think, yeah, I don't. He looks fine. I mean, the design is okay. Even it is not mind blowing to me. It's okay. But I just, there's nothing about this character to really like, in my opinion. And I don't buy the redemption at the end. I don't think that happened. So that's my biggest dislike, is the main piece of the whole movie.
Okay, and I think that's totally fair. I think that's a justified look on the movie because I felt the exact same way. I think the turnaround on him kind of switching modes was too quick. Um, yeah, like you said, I don't think he really learned anything. I just
No.
think he was like, well, I failed at that, so I may as well go back to being the Pumpkin King.
Yeah, it's like he felt bad for a minute, and then he's back to all excited because he's the Pumpkin King again. So it was just like, whatever, just, yeah. So I don't, yeah, that's my biggest issue. Um, and the other thing, I just didn't think it was. I don't know. I wish I could think of another example that I do. It's just not catchy. Is the only word that can come to mind. Like, I wasn't really. There was never a moment when I was watching this the other day that I was, other than laughing at a few things here and there, that I was like, okay, yeah, I get it, or oh yeah, this is pretty good, or when it was over, I wasn't like, I'm gonna have to check this out again and see if I can get so and so to watch it. Like, it was just like, okay, I saw it. Like, it just didn't really. I'm not saying it was terrible. My rating is probably going to be higher than what I'm making it sound like, because it's not terrible. It's just there. Like, I didn't really feel like it was fun. There's a couple of fun scenes, but overall, I just, yeah, and that's why I use the word overrated, because I just don't get the hype.
Okay.
Like you said, it was only a 77-minute runtime. Um, it felt longer to me, honestly. Like, I thought I had been watching this for a while. So, um, yeah, I was glad when it was over.
I felt this, I didn't feel the same way like the last, like of my rewatch on Sunday, but I think when I showed Sam last when we watched it, because I remember talking to her about it before she went to go see Wicked, she's like, are you sure you don't want to come? I'm like, no, I should probably watch like A Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm like, it's going to be like, it's like a 2 hour long movie too. So like, we'll be done around the same time. And then when I got home and I was like, looked at it, I was like, this movie's only 77 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah,
there's no way. It's always felt long to me as well.
right.
Um, but that's not to say that I don't like the movie. It's just that I think that psychopathic solver thing there had a cool point of maybe going back and rewatching this, looking through the lens of Jack being the villain of this movie, and it could be more interesting of a watch.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it might even be. I mean, maybe at some point I will give it another watch, maybe just to see, because I almost think it was one of those. Sometimes a movie can get hyped up so much that it's hard not to be let down a little bit. If it just doesn't really hit for you, and because I know how big this is, I know the rating is really high, and there's so many people that absolutely love it. I think I was just expecting a lot more than what I got. And that's maybe why some of the things bothered me that bothered me.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair too. When then you get a movie that's hyped up, it's usually always a letdown no matter what.
Yeah.
I think my biggest thing for this movie is having Chris Sarandon and Danny Elfman play the same character. When does Jack not sing in this movie?
Yeah. Because Chris Sarandon's such a big deal, in my opinion. I had no idea that was him until I looked at that as well when I looked at some stuff after watching this, and I'm like, Chris Sarandon, because I didn't recognize his voice really, but he's singing most of the time. So yeah, I guess that would be why. But I mean, Chris Sarandon's he's Fright Night. He's the detective in Detective Norris in Child's Play. Like Chris Sarandon's awesome. But yet I had no idea that was him.
I know, and I always get surprised by that too, every time, and I always forget about it because it's so ingrained with Danny Elfman because he's the one
Right.
singing, and
Yeah.
Danny Elfman still sings these parts at his concerts.
Yeah.
Like he does sing this. He loves these songs, so he sings it every time. So I'm like, was it worth hiring Chris Sarandon to do the speaking parts of this character when there's only so many?
Yeah, I don't think so because again, I didn't even realize it was him. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he got paid for this movie. I don't know if there's something that they could have, if they would have had somebody else and could they put the money elsewhere? I don't know that would have made a difference. But yeah, I was shocked when I read his name.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my really only like significant complaint is yours and mine there about Chris Sarandon. I'm just gonna hit up the chat here real quick.
Sure.
Let's see here. Have you just never seen any of the creepy, traumatizing stop motion movies?
I probably haven't. I guess I don't know. Not that popping in my head.
I was as soon as I read this, I thought of one too that kind of traumatized me as a kid. Was Jack and the Giant Peach.
See, I've seen the cover, but I've never seen the movie.
That movie fucked me up as a kid. like there's the millipede or whatever, the centipede. Holy fuck! Like before they become like these friendly kind of stop motion creatures when they're first introduced, they're scary as shit.
Okay.
That is a terrifying stop motion animation movie through and through. It's absolutely scary. And then there's this like I think it's like essentially is scared of like thunderstorms, and the thunder is like it's a giant bowl in the clouds, and it always goes to like try to scare him or whatever, but like the bowl's a metaphor for being scared of the storms.
Right.
There are some absolutely scary fucking animation designs in there.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that one. I've seen the cover.
I'm not going to say you'd like that one, but I think it's has more heart to it than this movie.
Okay.
Let's see. He also says the hype of Jack is because Hot Topic needs another skull to put on a shirt.
That's fair as well.
Oh, it's so true, man. The Horror Couple. This is one of my favorite films. I love the stop motion animation so much.
Okay.
And we got Holland Oates in the house. Hello, Holland. Hope you're doing well. For some reason, I read this as I don't watch dumb cartoons, but that's not what he said.
Cartoons. Yeah. Come on now, Rob. There's a few good ones out there. And I just heard listening to Slasher Radio today that you watched Mean Girls the other day. So if you can watch Mean Girls, you can watch cartoons. It's all right.
And I'm far behind. I do love that that's coming up. And you guys just watched 2 of the Twilight films in the episode that I'm on right now. So
okay.
You're making your way through some bad movies. Oh, and hey, you watched Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse because that's a Nicolas Cage film.
Oh yeah, that's right. With all this Nicolas Cage stuff. Okay.
Yeah. That's like one of the greatest cartoons ever made. Let's see here. James and the Giant Peach freaked me out as a kid too. I'm assuming that's Kaylee. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that one's terrifying. Mean Girls is one of the funniest movies ever.
All right.
Wow. All right. I mean, I was born when I was like young when that movie came out. I still don't think I get the references.
Yeah. I've never made it to the whole movie. I've tried to watch it and I can't do it.
Yeah, I've only seen it like maybe a couple times. That's it. I think I bought Sam the new one, like the musical remake, and I don't even think she's watched it yet. Let's see. I'm a little newer to the channel, so I don't know. But where's Sam When she's in the chat, she's just in the next room or the store or something. She is currently upstairs watching Dancing with the Stars. I can hear it. She's taking a pseudo break this month, and she's taking a full break next month. I think we got with Sam, so we got Silent Night, Deadly Night planned next week. And then she'll be on for the remake review on Sunday. And then there's a games night we're trying to plan. And we're also going to be on Sean's channel as well, doing a live there, trivia night there as well. She's around. She's around. She's just, it's up to me to kind of lead the way through the next 2 months. Just because it's the holidays and she wants to watch strictly kind of holiday movies, and currently Dancing with the Stars is her jam. So
it's all right.
We've been watching lots of dancing stuff over the last little bit. And surprisingly, it's getting me sucked in too. Shit sucks.
Man, it's funny how stuff like that happens. Never watched Dancing with the Stars, but it happened to me with God, I forgot what it's even called now. I know Sam watches it. Her talk about it. Love is Blind. Now I finally stopped. I didn't watch the newest season, but I got hooked on that for some reason for a little bit, and it pissed me off. Like the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, why am I watching this shit? But I watched every single fucking episode for like 3 seasons. So yeah.
She tries to do that to me too. She tries to get me sucked into that stuff. There's only one like reality TV show that I'll actually get sucked into, and it just had a really good cast. So I don't know if I'll like the next season, but it's Traitors.
Okay. I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Fuck, that show was actually really good. It was just so good. Yeah, I'll never do another one though. I'll never no other reality TV show there for me. I'm gonna say hello to Gene here real quick. Hello, Gene. Well, I guess that's kind of it for our. I can't believe I have 3 pages of notes, but like it's all kind of scribbled in. It's not like a full notes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I was the same way. I was kind of having a hard time. I mean, I went back and looked at the kind of the format you guys use, and I was trying to take some notes. I just I couldn't come up with a lot. You know, I mean, I feel like I came up with enough for us to have some little discussions on here and there, but yeah, it just wasn't. Again, I don't hate this. I'm probably going to surprise people when I give it a rating here in a little bit, the way I've talked about it, but it just doesn't jump out at me.
I know. And I feel the same way too about like doing some of like the movies that like, say I've Starship Troopers was a movie that I brought some people on, and I was like, I had like no notes because I'm like, I don't know why I love this movie. It's just, I love this movie. Like, just love it with me. That's all I got, you know?
Right.
So surprisingly, I had a lot more complaints with this movie, which is something I wasn't kind of expecting for this, but
yeah,
at least it brought up some interesting topic discussions.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, well, let's get into our rating for this movie. Yeah, you said it was going to be more of a shocking surprise. This is out of 5, so
yeah. So I feel like I've talked so bad about this that everybody thinks I probably hate it. I don't hate this. It's just about as middle of the road as a movie can possibly be, in my opinion. There are a few good things to like. Again, it looks good. There's some funny parts. There's a couple of catchy songs. It just didn't live up to the hype. It didn't really impress me, or I wasn't having a great time with it. It's as middle of the road as a movie can be. So I'll say 2.5.
2.5. Okay, it's not too bad. I know I've been going back and forth all night. I was originally going to start with a 4, and then I worked my way down to a 3.5, and then I'm like, do I keep going lower, or should it be like? I was like, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I think I got to give it like a 3.5 just because. And I was like 3, and this is such a hard one to rate.
Yeah.
I'll probably go 3.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 3.5, and I'm gonna stick with that one just because I do have nostalgia for this movie. I just do think that it'd be a lot different rewatching it with, like, I don't know, your favorite nephew or niece or something like that, and showing
Yeah.
them a movie that they haven't seen, especially if they're a little spooky kid, right? Like,
Right.
they would eat this shit up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm
So,
sure, like I said, if I had seen it before, if I'd watched it with my kids when they were little, if I had any attachment or nostalgia to it, that would probably help. But going into it, my first time watch again at 53 is just like, oh, okay.
so next year for Halloween, I'm gonna make you watch Monster House, and maybe James and the Giant Peach as well.
Great. Yeah, I've never seen either one of those. So interesting.
I'll leave you be for a little bit. I'll stop picking on you with random movies. Let's see here. Gene likes this movie. Okay. Also, Rob, you're on my list of people I need to force to watch cartoons. Yeah. So, Sam, if you're new to the channel, you need to force her to watch some cartoons. I try, but it never works. Funny enough, I talk a bunch of trash about this movie, but I just checked Letterboxd and I scored it 3 out of 5, higher than expected, and maybe I like it a bit more than I remember. Okay.
Okay. All right.
We got a 5 out of 5 from Chester. I enjoyed it. Love it. And then we got 100 out of 5.
Yeah. Okay, then.
All right. Nice. Yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, it's a good movie overall, but I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just, this rewatch, I guess, just wasn't for me. It might be higher on the next one, or maybe it'll stay the same, but my enjoyment of it will be higher for the film in general, just because I do feel like it did drag a little bit, and Jack isn't a bit of an asshole. So
yeah, that's what I figured out from watching this was I don't like Jack Skeleton. So yeah.
I do like the theory of going back and watching it as like the point of view of him as a villain. That's so cool.
Yeah, that might change things.
But that just makes like Sally or Santa Claus the protagonist, right? Or even Zero is like kind of the protagonist as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you happen to watch the Ready or Not, Here I Come trailer today?
No. I wanted to. I kept starting to watch it at work, and every time I pulled it up on my phone, somebody needed something. So I plan on checking it out tonight. I'm going to watch it. I still haven't watched Stranger Things yet. I know a lot of people are watching that right now. I need to try to catch up on that, and I may try to record an episode for my own channel tonight too, just depending on what's going on. But I definitely want to go check that trailer out. I did look up because I kept getting to have to turn the trailer off right as I got started. So I just looked up like, okay, what's the plot? Let me at least know what this is about, because this is driving me crazy. So from reading what it was about, it sounds interesting. I mean, I like the first one, so yeah, I want to see this.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I watched the trailer actually just before we hopped on, just out of curiosity. I was debating on whether or not I should or not, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just throw it on. It's only 2 minutes. And so yeah, it looks good. It looks like a bloody good time.
Yeah. Are y'all going to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's sequel?
I'm going to wait for it to come out on physical. I won't go to the theater for that one. I think we're doing... Yeah, we're limited this month for like going to the theater just because it's Christmas. So we're doing we're doing that Silent Night, Deadly Night remake, and then Sam's The Housemaid.
Okay,
is being released this month with Sydney Sweeney, Some Hot Dude, and Amanda Seyfried.
Okay,
and then Anaconda is also released this month. So I've probably gonna end up going to see that one alone, but I'd like to see that over Five Nights at Freddy's.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had thought about going to see it. That's part of the reason. I mean, I just reviewed the first one on my YouTube channel, primarily to kind of get ready to go see the sequel. And now I'm not sure. I might wait as well, because the first it's okay, but it didn't. Yeah, I don't know. After I watched the first one initially and did my review, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go watch the second one. And now I'm kind of like you. It's Christmas. There's so much going on. I've still got shopping to do. I'm definitely going to go see Silent Night, Deadly Night, but that might be the only theater trip I make this month.
Yeah. Like I'm off for 2 weeks at the end of the month. So basically. So I'm like, I'm gonna pull some shifts with Sam, and then I'm like, maybe I'll just take a day off to myself and go see a matinee and just go see what Anaconda is all about.
Yeah, that looks funny.
Yeah, yeah, it looks okay. I hope it's decent, anyways. Just because there hasn't been an Anaconda movie in probably almost a decade, probably. I'm not sure when the last one came out. Well, there was a Japanese remake or a Chinese remake that came out last year or so. I put that on the other day. Made it about half hour, and then I just fell asleep just because it was like 12 at night or something. But it was pretty decent from what I was watching. It's on Tubi.
Okay.
Yeah, here, let me hit up some chats real quick, and then we'll talk about your channel once again. Sean scored the lowest. He's a bigger jerk than me. I knew it.
Yeah, probably can be sometimes.
A small complaint. AI actually how forced Jack and Sally's relationship is. Yeah,
completely agree.
Yeah, I agree. That's another one that's a big storyline that could have been fleshed out more.
Yeah.
This movie has so many callbacks to Batman Returns, such as the evil duck toy is a reference to the Penguin's duck vehicle, and also the song Making Christmas was the first heard during the score.
Okay.
That's cool. I'm watching Five Nights at Freddy's as soon as I can. I am excited to see Withered Bonnie.
Yeah. One of the animatronics.
I'm assuming that's probably Megan Fox, right?
Maybe.
See, Slasher Fred, did you know there was going to be a twist that Oogie Boogie was revealed to be the mad scientist? Oh, was revealed to be the mad scientist.
I didn't know that.
It's interesting. It's weird that Santa also like kills Oogie Boogie. Don't you think?
Yeah, it is weird. I agree.
Yeah. It just kind of threw me off, and it's just like all nonchalant about it. He just stomps on him.
Yes, that's what I mean. Santa's not even the same in this movie. It's just, it's different.
He's a cold-blooded killer in this one.
He is. Yeah. You know, I saw somebody saying something about going to see Five Nights at Freddy. I will say one of the things, though, that I did see that intrigued me that I did not know. Other people may have known this already. So Skeet Ulrich is in this one as well, right? He's going to be in Five Nights at Freddy too. And supposedly there is a scene where he wipes the knife off like Ghostface does in Scream. And it wasn't scripted. Like, that's not what they planned on doing. And he said he didn't even realize he did it. It was just such a thing that, you know, he's done from Ghostface and, you know, him and Matthew Lillard being in there together that he just did it. And then they're like, oh shit, yeah, let's keep that in there. So I'm like, oh, I kind of want to see that now. I want to see that part anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I still don't think I'll go, but if I get bored this weekend, I may go check it out.
Oh yeah, you'll be in the theater by the end of the weekend for sure. All right, let's see. I hated the first. Here we go, Rob. I hated the first Five Nights at Freddy's, but my kid is out of town and I don't have anything else to do, so I might go see the new one tomorrow night. Nice.
Okay.
Today is Brendan Fraser's birthday. He turns 57. Yes, he is. I saw that today as well. Super excited for Anaconda and Silent Night, Deadly Night. I thought for sure you were going to hate on Anaconda. Because I was ready to hate on Anaconda.
Rob seems like the kind of guy that might like Jack Black to me. So I can almost see him having excitement just because of that.
That's fair, but in your Anaconda movie?
Yeah, I know.
Is that really what you want? Yeah, it's going to be an interesting take. I think it's going to be a really mixed movie.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ozzy Osbourne was born December 3rd, 1948. Brendan Fraser was born December 3rd, 1968. Exactly 20 years apart. Oh, that's cool. My Dancing with the Stars Stars Christmas special is over. I'm back. Hello, Sam. Hopefully there's some cool dances. The song Sally sings shows her deep feelings for Jack. Yeah, but like, you still need more than that. How about a previous setup scene or something?
Yeah, something to let us know why.
Yeah, this movie might have benefited for an extra 15 minutes, you know? Like, make it that hour and a half.
Yeah.
Like it might have. I don't know for sure, but let's see. Why do you say, "Oh boy, it's Rob" before you read one of my comments? Just because we can tell. We know what's coming up. I just want to make sure everybody's aware that we're reading one of your comments. He is a big fan of Jack Black. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of sense that.
All right, Sean. Well, what do you got coming up on your channel?
Let's see. Friday episode will come out with Isaiah from The Bitter Wolf. We're gonna wrap up Black Christmas and talk about that one from 2019. That was an interesting episode. And then yeah, next week I've got a busy week coming up. Sarah and Kelly from The Final Girls are going to be on. We're going to be talking about Alice, Sweet Alice. I'm going to have reviews on All Through the House and Violent Night. I'll be doing both of those next week. The Black Christmas Trivia Night is coming up on the 11th. And I believe, unless something changes, it's the 8th or 9th one. I think it's the 9th. The Wolf is going to interview me. The Bitter Wolf, the puppet, is going to interview me. So, yeah, next week is a busy week, but a lot of fun stuff coming. So, yeah.
Yeah, we were just interviewed last night by the Wolf.
Okay. Sure, that was a lot of fun. Did you get called Rob or no?
I was called Patrick.
Patrick, okay.
Patrick, yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm in for, but it'll be fun.
I didn't know either, but it ended up being a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was very curious to see where it was all going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So everybody get ready. Sean's always got videos out. Please go subscribe and hype up his videos, like them, share them, because he puts out amazing content every week.
Appreciate that.
Of course. Let's see. I'll hit up some comments here real quick, and then I'll do my little channel plug. Nightmare Before Christmas is a magical to review or do a live stream in December, just because I think it's a Christmas season magical. The Halloween is magical as well, but it's more of a darker way. I agree, Bronson. And hello. The way that this movie was originally going to be released by Disney, but decided not to because they thought it would be too scary for children, so Touchstone released it in a similar to Dick Tracy. Okay. Interesting. Can't wait to see both of our Wolf interviews. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've come back from the void. Did I miss anything? Nope. We're just wrapping up. I'm gonna do a shameless channel plug. So we are back live on the 5th. It is my birthday on Saturday, and so Bo is coming on, and we are doing a blind ranking video. So Sam is going to go through and pick out 20 movies from my collection, and we aren't going to get to see what they are, and she is just going to pop them up one at a time, and we're going to do it in groups of 10. So we're going to have to see where it would land in our top 10 spot and not knowing what else is coming up.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Very, very, very anxiety driven stream for sure. Just because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I've been having a lot of fun, like when we do them on like TikTok and stuff like that. Like I have a lot of fun. Yeah. So she was like, "Let's do it that way, but we'll do it live." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Like, yeah, it sounds like a great time." So we're doing that. And then I think December 13th is our marathon episode. It'll be 10 hours of stream. We're doing it for charity for the Sobriety Sisters. There will be no super chats this month. If you do plan on sending one, please go send it over to the Sobriety Sisters. There's a link down below. This month's all about donating to them and helping them. I'm really bad. I need some kind of pamphlet for this or something. I didn't plan this at all. Yeah, we're just looking to donate and fundraise for them. So, yeah, we got that. And then I think next week we're doing, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 on Wednesday, I think.
Okay.
And then Friday, I think we're gonna go see the new one. So we'll have a review out sometime that weekend. But other than that, I got to start planning some shit. If Sam's kind of taking the back seat on this month.
I'm sure you can do it. Yeah. And yeah. Anytime I can help, let me know. It's always a blast coming on. So.
Oh, thank you. And of course, I'm going to get you in on January for sure with a movie that you choose this time.
Yeah, you need to find something that you're not a fan of and make you watch it. That's what I need to do.
Oh, just ask Sam. I'm sure Sam will be able to help you pick out a movie.
No, it's all good.
Let's see. I'll hit the comments here one more time, and then we will say our goodbyes. You always put things in the wrong order in the Instagram videos, though. Hey, man, I know. I always get caught with the last one. And yes, it is for helping women in recovery. You got this. I try my best, Sam. You know this. I need a pamphlet. All right, guys. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you got over the hump. Sean, thank you again so much for coming on and enduring this movie with me.
No, thank you for having me.
Of course. Bye, guys, and always remember to stay spooky.